This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Chrono Trigger for the SNES. Alright, so I've done a little bit of leveling up, and we're ready to go face Specchio in his level, 40 to 98 form, I guess. So you can see I went from 4 hours and 46 minutes to 9 hours and 28 minutes, so it was a decent chunk of time, but we also went up by over 30 levels, around 30. And I think as far as RPGs go, that's a fairly good rate for getting that many levels. I also remembered another thing as I was doing my leveling. I had promised to come back and show this because I had some data that got corrupted, and I lost this part of it when I did the Sunstone side quest and a couple other things. So we're actually going to go do that first here. And it is right over here. It's the Sun Palace. Now I am going to change a few things as far as equipment goes. And yeah, if you want to look at my stats, like Magus is a powerhouse. His power and magic are both maxed out. And his magic defense. Frog's max power, Robo's max power, Ayla's max power, and Chrono. As far as magic, yeah, Luca's the best one for that. Other than Magus. But Chrono's pretty decent too. And Marley's not bad. But her power, yeah, the power for these two is way down. Alright, so yeah, we're going to change up the equipment just a little bit here, and I think I'll just leave this party in here for this. Doesn't really matter too much. But we can put a red mail on one. Red vest. And the other red mail. And you'll see why that matters here shortly. First time I did this, I didn't actually have all of that equipment, so this was a lot tougher. But yeah, he's a boss. He has 5 parts around him that he shuffles. And you can't actually hit the middle guy. You can't do any damage. And he does a lot of flares, yeah. So what you gotta do is you gotta pick which one of these guys. Only 1 out of the 5 will cause damage to him. The rest of them will just use that flame counterattack thing. And a lot of times he'll reshuffle, so if you take too many turns to figure out which one it is, yeah, he's gonna shuffle right away again, probably. So, found which one it is. And it doesn't matter how much damage you do, so it wouldn't matter which party members you bring along here, because you're still going to do the same amount of damage. It's just, yeah, if you pick the right one, it'll do like 200 to 230 or so damage to the middle guy. And I don't think he's going to do many attacks other than fire-based ones, so with this party, the way I have him set up, I don't think there's really any way he can do anything to me. He might have one attack that does something else, but yeah. Not going to be much of a threat at this point. It's just a matter of how quickly we can attack the right one, and then when he shuffles, how quickly we can find which one it is again. I don't think you can actually do enough damage to the the outside parts to kill them. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah. He's probably going to shuffle pretty quickly. Took me too long to find it. And I think once you beat him, the flames around him will just start going out. That's when you know that you got him. Let's see if I could ever get to the point where I guess the right one on the first try. Seems doubtful at this point. Same as the last time, here's the 4th out of 5 that I pick. And then he shuffles. Okay, well that's it. I don't know if he got an attack in or if it's just a matter of outlasting him, maybe? Either way, you follow him up here, and there's nothing else in here, so. So this is a sunstone. Its power has been lost over time. With the sun's energy, it could be recharged. It'll take over 65 million years. Isn't that convenient? Got the moonstone, and we happen to know of a place 65 million years ago. And there's a place that exists in every time period we've been to. So go ahead and head back to the prehistoric era. And while I'm here, I'll actually show you a couple other things that I did in that session. So I can't remember if I came back and showed you this or not, but if you come to this guy, he said, made armor from many rubies, 10 of each, petal, fang, horn, and feather for trade. You want trade? Yes. I don't have enough. Well, anyway, if you do that with him, he'll just give you a ruby armor. Which I already have a few of those. I'm missing horns. The only one. I don't need any more of those though, so I'm not going to go and do that. If you come here, there is this guy here sleeping. It's new. Who disturbs my slumber? New. Just trying to get some shut-eye. I'll change Robo's name, so let me get some rest, New. Okay, so yeah, actually it looks like I think he'll change anybody's name. I think before when I've gone through here, I always have Magus leading my party, so he always offers to change his, so I kind of thought it was just changing Magus's, but apparently do anybody. Sleep well. Alright, but yeah, he wakes up again. I forget. No need for this stone, so I give to you. And that's where you get the silver rock. I have shown the rest of those on screen, so that was the last one, even though I already had a copy of it. So do I have 2 copies of that then? I should. Yep, 2 silver rocks, and we got 1 of each of the rest. Alright, so now let's go to the Sun Keep. Yeah, the place where we got the Sunstone, I think that was the Sun Palace. I think I might have said that was the Sun Keep, but this is the Sun Keep. The sun shines 24 hours a day here. Leave the moonstone? Yes. Let's return to my era in Epoch. Alright, and now we're right here, so we just want to go to the future, and it'll put us in the same spot. It should. Shifted just slightly, it looks like. It isn't here. The moonstone isn't anywhere. It wasn't taken recently, though. Let's go back in time a bit. Yeah, I think that dialogue changes a little bit, too, depending on who your party leader is. When I had Maggots leading my party last time I did it, he said, I don't think he said, like, obviously he didn't say, let's go to my era to look for it. So I just went and checked different time periods. And if you did come to the future and look for it and it was missing, he'd say something like, it's been missing for so many years. Like he pinpointed exactly how long it had been gone, which I thought was kind of odd. How would he know? That's specifically. Alright, it is still here, and it's not charged up yet, but I wanted to come to 600 because there is a power tab there, just to show you that. That's not in any other time period, just this one. What we want to do is go to the present age. Doesn't look like it's here either. Has someone from this era taken it? So yeah, it at least disappeared somewhere between 600 AD and now. And you don't really get any more clues, you're just supposed to look around and find it. But when we get to the place where it is, yeah, it's pretty obvious where it's at. This is the greedy mayor's house where his kids hate him. Moonstone? Never heard of it. Yeah, and that greedy bastard won't help you at all. Okay. Actually, I forgot one thing. Go back to the present. Because there is a way to get it from him. We actually need to go to the snail stop here in the present day. Talk to this guy. Remember, we talked to him earlier in the game. He said he's got some jerky for sale, but he won't sell it for less than 9,900 gold. You must be really hungry. Here you go. And yeah, if you didn't notice when I had my menu open before, I do have over 1 million gold saved up after grinding my levels, so money is not a problem for us anymore. Now we want to go back to 600 AD. And go to the elder's house here and talk to this lady. I see you have some jerky. Will you sell it for 10,000 gold? So you can make a slight profit there if you want to, or you can refuse to give it to her, or you can just give it to her for free. That's what we're gonna do. You're giving it away? I thought there were no kind people left in this world. You can bet my children are going to learn the value of sharing. So, an act of kindness in the past here. Let's see if that reverberated over 400 years. You're interested in the moonstone? Well, someone simply left it here. Seems important to you folks. Why don't you take it? So that's it. Share and share alike. Help the needy. Thinking about making that the town motto. I love my daddy. The person I like most? My dad, of course. I wish my husband were a little less generous. Everyone thinks Dad's generous. Does that mean they think he's cool? Who knows? Yeah, so I don't know. The idea that a single act of kindness would change the future for those people seems kind of idealistic. A nice thought. Just don't know if it would actually work that way. I suppose if you perform 1,000 good deeds, a few of them might end up that way. Still better to do good than not. Alright, so we put it back where it was, because it's still not charged up yet. And back to the future again. Don't know if it matters completely, but I'm gonna put party because I think she does something here. I don't know what would happen if you didn't have her in the party. Amazing! With this much energy, I can make a powerful weapon. Let's get back to my house. I'll modify the sunstone to extract its energy. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. And it's finished. You got one wonder shot. Which we already had a copy of that because I did this in the first playthrough. Sometimes I amaze myself. Take a look, Luca. I borrowed a bit of the sunstone to create something nifty. And we get the sunshades from Tabin. And that's it. So that's what we had missed in the episode that I lost. Obviously, it was a lot faster to do it now because I didn't take time to go hunting at the hunting range to get that ruby mail. And I didn't take as long fighting the Son of Suns because I was basically invincible against him. Alright, so first... Yeah, I guess let's just go to the end of time and fight Specchio here. If I get done with that, I might try to start showing off all the techniques. Now, who should I bring along? Yeah, I didn't need that, Magus. I just wanted you to come along. Guess I should just select it this way. Okay, I think this is going to be my strongest magic party. Because they all have really great magic attacks. The only thing is we don't have the best healing, but I do have pretty good healing items. And plus I'm going to move my equipment around a little bit. Let's let lightning heal Chrono. Fire will heal Magus. And water will heal Luca. I am going to... First, I just want to make sure he didn't transform on me. Oh, he's still the same. Alright, I am going to put in a different save here. And we're going to go in here. I just wanted to save it just in case it doesn't work out, even though, I mean, I know we get to start over, but don't want any chances of anything going wrong. Hey, Punkhead, where you been? Whew. You hauled in a marlin here, kids. He can use Shadow, and he probably could teach me a thing or two. So yeah, we hadn't talked to him this time around since all that stuff happened. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, you could get up to level 98, I think, and still face this guy. And you probably don't have to be as strong as I am, so I'm hoping this won't actually be too tough. I would bet the level 99 one will be plenty. And depending on how the techs fall here, yeah, hopefully, it'll heal us often enough. Our magic defense must be high enough that even though even the characters that aren't protected against that spell, that didn't take much damage from it, so yeah, I don't think this is going to be anything here. But I guess mostly just kind of show you what you get for beating him. Yeah, at this rate, I'm not even going to have to worry about healing. Alright, we got him. Grr, that was most embarrassing. Harumph. Don't make a habit of this. Here, this is for you. Vecchio Graceful set. Got one of each tab. And elixirs. I am the Master of War. Ooh, sometimes I scare myself. Alright, we got that down. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and show off the text. I think I'll go ahead and get them all in, even if it takes longer than our usual episode here. We'll just go back to the first place where we encountered enemies here, the forest by Guardia. I think there should be enough battles in there close enough to each other. Alright, let's just go with our first 3 initially. And we'll just rotate them in order that we hit them. So first, all the single attacks. That's Aura, just a single or a simple heal spell. There's Flame Toss and Cyclone with Chronos. Provoke. That'll confuse the enemy. I think it's kind of weird that Marley's like slapping her ass. There's Slash for Chrono. Lightning 1. Ice 1. Hypno Wave, which I think can put him to sleep. Spin Cut. Cure, which is a more powerful healing spell. Lightning Tool will wipe out all of them. Life, well, I have shown that off because we've needed to use it, and it just brings the character back to life. I'm not going to have anybody die here, so I won't show that off. Confuse, which, yeah, does that 4-time attack. Haste. Beat us up. Fire 1. Ice 2. Napalm. Cure 2, even more powerful. Luminaire, probably my favorite attack in the game. At least as far as single techs go. Back in for more. Alright, Life 2 is another one that I won't show off because we're not going to have anybody dying here. But that would just bring you back to life with full health. So it's kind of like Chronos. Protect. Yeah, it just gives her better physical defense. Aura Whirl heals the whole party with the dual tech there. Fire 2 will kill them all. Mega Bomb. It doesn't exactly kill all of them, but within a certain area. That's a pretty powerful one. I never used that one too much. Ice Sword. Player. That should get us all of our single techs. We already got a couple of the dual techs in. Chrono and Marley should just have one more dual tech, so I'll go ahead and show that one off first. Ice Sword 2 is still just a single attack, single enemy, but it's, yeah, just more powerful. A ton more powerful. Fire Whirl. Fire Sword 1. And then there should be a Fire Sword 2, I think. I don't know if I showed that one off during the playthrough or not, but pretty cool. Then we just got the dual techs for the two girls here. We got Antipode 1, 2, and 3. So this is a single character attack, or a single enemy. Fire and Ice. And yeah, just a more powerful version of it. Okay, so we just got Antipode 2, or 3, and then the triple tech. This will get all of them. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. 5,000 each. Just about. Yeah, all three of their elements together. Either their magic defense is better, or that Antipode 3 was a better spell. Kinda interesting. Alright, actually, that did take us long enough that I think I'll split up the techs into two. Because all I'll have left then for the next part is finishing up showing off the techs, and then fighting Specchio's last form, and then giving my final thoughts and review. So I think we'll go ahead and call it there for today, and we'll pick up and finish the rest of it off after I finish leveling up to level 99. So anyway, if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.